from beautiful Oriole Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Our starting pitcher in this one, Shane Baz. What do we have on him?
In his last start, couldn't carry his warm-ups in the bullpen out to the mound. Couldn't get out of the first inning. Very frustrating for this guy, but today he's focused on having a quality start and pitching his team to a win.
Ready to go now? Willie Mays getting ready to hit. And we are underway in game one of the series. Out to short. Ripken. On to first. One out in the top of the first. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. Rafael Devers up to hit. Ball one. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Just underway from Baltimore. And Devers hits that one. 2 down.
Batting third, shortstop, Hessun Kim.
And up next for San Francisco, Hessun Kim. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Matt Chapman hits one out. Third home run of the season. The Giants score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So 2 down. Stepping in, Bryce Eldridge. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Off the mark there, and the count's full. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Out towards left center. Ward makes it. Nice running catch. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And it's 2-zip. Back now at Oriole Park. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Robbie Ray. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, 8 solid innings this last time out, picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
Leading off, Brian Roberts. Out towards right center field, Eldridge has a beat on it. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Gunnar Henderson in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one lifted to left. Ramos drifts towards it, takes it in for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Taylor Ward stands in here, takes ball one low. Pulls that one foul. Ward with a homer in his last game. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room. And he makes the catch. One left for the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Baltimore, and now it's the Giants DH, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one fouled off.
Oriole Park, still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. I can't say another franchise does it better than Baltimore. The opening day ceremony, the players
Dive in, makes the grab. What a play. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to a spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Here's Elliot Ramos. That signature warehouse in right field as well. You talk about knowing where you are, a sense of place. I mean, who could forget Griffey hitting the ball off the warehouse in the home run derby? But always when shots are framed, you see that building, you know exactly where you are. Oriole Park.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
And when teams started building sort of state-of-the-art ballparks, Baltimore was the first organization to do it up the way that they did. really created a mold for other organizations to follow when upgrading or building new ballparks.
Ball one there. Yeah, this really was the first old school new ballpark that we saw in the major leagues. Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Oh, a great flip. In time. Got him. That'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 2 and the Orioles nothing. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Bottom half of inning number 2, digging in, Jordan Westburg. That one found hard the other way. Westburg went deep in his most recent game. That misses, and that's ball one. That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Now here is Cal Ripken Jr. And that one wrapped foul. This one in the air, center field. Mays gets under it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, catcher Adley.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He was 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Rutschman will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and his slugging percentage so far this year right around .450. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left, Kim throws to first. Rutschman retired, and that will end the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Mays tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
That's a strike. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman
Here's Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. 3rd home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
One down. Ha-Seong Kim, the next Giant to hit. A double and a run scored his first time up. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Matt Chapman. And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
That's ball
2. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, and the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
1 gone, runner at first. Luis Ariz stands in.
That's the ball.
Left field. Ward running hard to get it. And makes the grab. Out number 2. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Jung-Hoo Lee. Digs in now. In the air to left center. Diving. It gets down. Could be extra bases. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Shane Baz won't go any further. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching
Cade Povich on to pitch out of the pen here.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Single to right in his first trip. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll do it. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 5 and the Orioles nothing. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the center fielder, Adam Jones.
Ball, that's low.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one hammered. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Tyler O'Neill. That one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman, Ryan.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. Flied to right his first time.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a foul ball. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Outside. Full count now. Out towards right center field. Eldridge on his way over. And there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter, Gunnar.
2 aboard with 1 out. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Flied to left his first time.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Two on with one out. Next to hit, Pete Alonso. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Got him to chase one upstairs there. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes the defender is there to make a play.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. First time up was a pop out.
What do you
Ward
got?
checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball inside.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
break.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. The O's add 1 on an RBI double. It's now 5-1. On to the fourth. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Here's a 1-2. Base hit. And a man aboard.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Willie Mays digging in now. And he grounds one back up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for the Giants.
High leverage spot. And here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. Swings through the sweeper. Yoan. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. Here's a 1-1. Roberts has it for 1. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And digging in for San Francisco, Ha-Seong Kim. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here is Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this game. Kim off of first with 2 away. High fly ball right field. O'Neill under it. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single to the bottom of inning number 4 now. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in Baltimore, bottom 4, Jordan Westburg getting ready to hit.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
This one popped up right side. Arise settles underneath it. One away.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Cal.
And here is Cal Ripken Jr. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. The Giants leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out of the left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball 1.
In the air, right field. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder, Adam.
And now the center fielder, Adam Jones. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Inside, ball 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that ends the inning. One hit, one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Giants 6 and the Orioles 1. Back now at Oriole Park. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field. Well, these Giants, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Towards first, Alonso steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman, Luis Ariz.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Ariz. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Popped in the air, left field. Ward takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. That one pushed to the left and foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Toss to Alonso. Giants go in order. It's the Giants 6 and the Orioles 1. We head get to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Just missed. That's in there. And the count's even at 2. Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ryan Roberts. The next to hit for the Orioles.
Ryan Roberts.
Out towards right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. That gets by him. Round second, digging for third.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One down, runner at third. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe at the plate. It's 6-2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Alonso into box again. Takes a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. And that one lifted in the air, center field. That is the inning. We're through 5. It's the Giants 6 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hug. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. Was the point, all I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting. It's time that you do what you do. And it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea. I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming. I watched how you move, how you turn your back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do. Said that you never leave. We would fight till it's due. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Said the text turned green, why the it ain't blue? Guess you done and I get it. Said you stay and you wanted my name.
Elliot Ramos will hit next.
Left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Ball 1.
And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
1 down.
Up next for the Giants, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. A switch hitter batting right. And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Willie Mays up to hit. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, first
Devers now. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive and a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now at the plate, Hesung Kim. Makes the grab. That'll end the inning. Giants leave a couple. They lead it 6-2. Well, we go bottom 6. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. And it stays fair. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That'll do it for Robbie Ray. And a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back. New arm for the Giants, Spencer Bivens.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Man at first, nobody out. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. To short, could be 2. Arias has it for 1. Double play. That's ideal relief efficiency. 1 pitch, 2 outs. Not half bad.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Base is empty after the double play. Cal Ripken Jr. digs in now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Orioles held in check there. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jim Johnson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Check swing. He held up. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
This one in the air right field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Punched that ball down the opposite field line. Just barely able to keep it fair. But once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
Runner at 3rd, nobody out. Bryce Eldridge getting ready to hit. Bounce to the right side. Roberts over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Second baseman, Luis Arias.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That's out number 2. And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Check swing went around. That's strike one. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 2.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Giants 7 and the Orioles 2. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Right side. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now here is Adam Jones. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
This one in the air, center field. Mays ranging back, and there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Tyler.
One out man at first. Tyler O'Neill now at the plate. He is struck out and he is walked. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Spencer Bivens out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for San
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Tristan Beck.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
In the air, center field. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're down 5. It's welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Elliot Ramos.
Now into the ball game on defense, Dylan Beavers. He takes over in right.
Dylan.
Also into the ball game, Samuel Basallo. He takes over behind the plate.
Samuel Basallo.
Ball 1.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. There's a high chopper. Westberg whips it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's going to be Patrick Bailey.
Yep, that ball went out.
On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Giants.
Manager out of the dugout,
Center fielder,
and he's going to make a
Mays.
change. Jim Johnson departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching
On the
for
mound now,
Orioles.
Darren O'Day.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Up next for the Giants.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here is Devers. On the ground, right side. Roberts tosses to first, and Devers is set down. That ends the inning. So the Giants leave one, but they're still on top 7-2. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. In the air to left center. Mays on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramos under this one. And there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it. It's the Giants 7 and the Orioles 2. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the 9th. Hesung Kim digs in now. And he grounds one to the right side. Roberts sends it to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now it's Matt Chapman, just a single short of the cycle. Swinging a foul straight back. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
One out, runner at second. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. Fouled off left side. Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
In the air left field. And that is... It's the Giants 7 and the Orioles 2. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Jordan Westburg getting ready to hit.
Ben Westburg.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Check swing called strike. That is strike two.
Oh-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swings and misses, one out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Cal Ripken Jr., the next to hit.
Oh, that pitch is out.
There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And forget it. He'll take a trot around the bases. His fourth home run of the season. And they're chipping away. It's 7-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. He throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Samuel Basallo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Kim settles under it. And there's two away.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder, Adam.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen.